everyone, it's Bob Perkins with AAISP's Inside Sales Studio, bringing you a special Monday morning sales minute. I'm here with Leo Cardenas. Leo, how are you?
I'm doing great, Bob. Thank you.
I say this is special because we haven't had this topic on before, and it's actually about body language. Leo is a body language expert. He has spoken at previous AAISP events, and we're going to do a two-week series. Week number one, we're going to talk about body language when you're going phone to phone. You don't see the person. You may be thinking, really? Yes, really. Week number two, Leo's going to come back and talk about video to video or even a pre-recorded video, because it's happening a lot today, and you need to learn some best practices about body language. So, Leo, it's all yours.
So one of the things, the future is definitely going towards the video conversations, but we still have a big majority that are doing the phone conversation. So what I always recommend to people, number one, and to me this is super important, stand up to take the call. Reason for that is because when you stand up, you're basically power posing. You're allowing your airflow to work better, you sound better, and you don't have a chance to really relax too much. You're actually focused on that conversation. So whenever possible, you might look like the odd one out in your office. You look like the only one standing up. But guess what? You're going to be ahead of the competition when it comes to this, because you will sound better and more confident when you're on the call. The second tip that I recommend is that, and you can see me doing this, I do this on the phone as well, use your hands. Studies show that when people don't use their hands, they're actually considered guilty in front of jurors, for example. If they have their hands on the table, it puts you in a low power pose, and you don't want to do that with your body language. When you allow your brain to use the hands, you allow the brain to express itself properly. And believe it or not, people on the other side of the line will hear the difference when you're using your hand versus when you have your arms crossed or you're sitting too relaxed on the chair. So use headsets so that you allow your hands to work the way they're meant to work. When you're talking about steps, do it with your hands. When you're talking about size, use your hands to do that. Even if the other people can't see it, they will hear it. Speaking of hearing, the number one thing that I've always heard when it comes to phone conversations is smile, right? Because
yeah.
People can hear the smile.
Yeah.
And people say, well, that's bogus. Nobody can hear a smile. Well, in the field of body language, one of the things that I do is that I do a lot of science research, and I look at all this research that's coming in, and I want to make it easy for people to understand. So there's a recent study that was done as to why do people hear the smile. Remember, we have mirror neurons that reflect what other people are doing. When we smile, they smile. But over the phone, it's different, right? Yeah. What caused them to smile? Well, the research found out that there's a subsonic frequency in our voice when we're smiling that actually gets transmitted via the phone lines to the person's brain, to the mirror neurons, and actually makes them smile as well. It's crazy, but it's actually been confirmed that there's this subsonic frequency. So when you're not smiling, they can't hear it. They cannot reflect that smile. So you have to smile when you're on the phone.
Great. Fantastic tips. Stand up, power pose, use your hands, right? And then smile. If you take away those three things, you're going to be better on the phone. Now, next week, you're going to be talking about when we're going face to face or if we're making a video. I can't wait to hear that myself, because I do a lot of videos. I want to make sure I'm learning as well. And you do. Now, you can hear the full hour-long session from Leo, because he's going to be at the Leadership Summit in April. So make sure you make it out to that and attend his session. And Leo, I think you're also going to be down in Dallas next June.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
We'll look forward to that. Leo, using my hands, we'll see you in Chicago, man.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, Bob.
Everyone, thanks for joining us. Until next time, good selling. Bye-bye.